Okay, so just before we wrap up today's episode, I want to tell you all about my interview with a MAFS celebrant.
I know, you've been keeping me waiting here.
Honestly, I love her. Her name is Beverly. Eagle-eyed fans might remember her as a celebrant for both Olivia and Jackson's wedding in season 9.
Okay.
And the celebrant for Melissa and Josh last year.
Two very different weddings.
Two very different results. So when I spoke to her, she said that she had been approached to be a celebrant on season 8. That didn't work out, so then she came back for season 9, and then they asked her again for season 10. I wanted to know how real the MAFS weddings are, because obviously we know it's not legally binding. But
Thank God. Given the track record.
But is the first reaction genuine? Is what we see on TV real? Here's what she had to say about whether MAFS weddings are fake.
I can genuinely say that it isn't fake. Normally, the two couples that I've actually had the opportunity to be part of in MAFS, the groom physically would face me on the day, and the bride will walk down the aisle, and that is the real first time that they would have met. The the nervous reaction that the groom does is because he's been waiting there for a very long time for the bride to arrive, meaning that he could hear her family speak or her friends speak, and he's obviously family and friends actually gearing him up and making him extra nervous. The other issue for me is a little bit hard is because I do love a chat and I can't really speak to the groom, and most of the times they ask me questions and all I really need to do is nod and smile, which is obviously a lot nerve-wracking when someone's standing there without any reaction from the person that's literally the only person that's actually looking at them at that direction. But generally, I would say, guys, it is not fake.
Well, there we have it.
That's interesting. And it also adds a lot of context to the fact that Melinda was saying that Leighton had been waiting for her for, 45 minutes or more. Really nervous by the time she approached. And the fact that they're probably just standing there just wanting to have a conversation with someone and getting the silent treatment from the celebrant. And
the celebrants literally cannot say a word to them, which I think is fascinating.
That would be really hard.
Well, that's a wrap on week 1 of MAFS. How are you feeling about the rest of the season?
I am excited to see where things go from here. I'm also very excited for the first dinner party. I feel like after a week of weddings, and I know there's a few more to go, but I'm always counting down for that first dinner party where everyone meets everyone and to see who's going to clash. I'm here for the drama. Yeah, that's where the drama will really begin. But thank you so much for tuning into the very first episode of Yahoo Australia's Behind the Edit. We've been reaching out to a lot of people behind the scenes, so make sure to go to Yahoo Lifestyle to get more spicy MAFS goss. If you like this episode, we would love it if you could give us a 5-star review. Make sure you're following us on all our socials, and you can join our exclusive Facebook page. All the links will be in the show notes, and we will see you next week. Behind the Edit is brought to you by